Hey, welcome to the channel. So today I'm back working on the 71 C10 here. So I got all the panels, or what's left anyways, in the shed here, getting ready for paint. So I want to get all these in high solids before I, since they're all brand new panels, get them all in high solids so I can block sand them all out. So, because these have a few little dings and stuff on them, and just to make sure they're nice and straight. So right now I'm just hitting it with a 120, just getting it down to mostly bare metal, and I'm gonna put a little bit of high solids, or spot putty in a few spots. So there's a few dents already, so a couple little dings here on them, but I mean they're pretty clean. Obviously they're brand new panels, but I just want to fill them little spots before I put in high solids. So I'm gonna finish getting these all sanded down with 120 grit, and then I'm gonna move them over into the paint booth and get them set up and masked off to do the high solids. Probably do 3 coats of high solids, and then bring them back over and do all the wet sanding so they're ready for paint. And then I have all the other parts outside here that need a sandblast. If you can see them out there through the dirty window, them are all out, sitting outside ready to blast. So once it's nice out, maybe in the next couple days, hopefully I can blast them. But for now, I want to get this all in high solids, and then I can start doing the final wet sanding, getting them all ready to paint. So, and hopefully tomorrow I'll have the gasket for this motor too, so I can get it sandblasted back down and repaint this motor, so I can get that all together too. Alrighty, so I got the box sides and the doors in here. I'm just going to mask them off to spray some high solids. I don't really have room for the rest of the panel, so I'm going to do it in 2 shots. But I got these pretty much all ready to go. I just had to do a couple little things of spot putty. So I go fix that little ding. There's a little ding up here, but pretty much they were pretty good, so really not much putty or anything in them. And also just filled these spot welds too that I had to cut this panel, if you watched in the earlier video, and adjust it to make it the body line a little better. So, but besides that, they're pretty much ready to go. So I'm gonna mask them off, hit them with some final wipe, and then we can spray our high solids down. Alrighty, so I'm ready to lay down some high solids primer here, and I'm just going to use this Automotive Arts primer sealer as a high build. So I'll lay it on here nice and thick, and it's a 4-to-1, or no, I think it's a 4-to-1. You can just kind of mix it depending how thick you want it. So we'll mix a little bit up here and try spraying it. Alrighty, so I got 3 coats of this high build primer on here, and they're looking pretty good. So they'll be let them sit overnight, and they'll be ready for block sanding tomorrow. And I'm gonna hit them with 320, block them all out. I mean, they're pretty darn close, so it shouldn't be too bad. Just except for where the couple spots that I fixed, which you can't even see really. So I'm gonna have to make sure these top rails are nice and straight and not too wavy. And yeah, and then we'll get it all ready for base coat. But for now, I'm just gonna move it over to the other side for the night because it's well, it's not dry, but it's just dry enough that I can lift these up and take them to the other side and leave them in the heat overnight so they cure up real good, and maybe do a little bit of block sanding tomorrow. And then I still got to paint or high sols a couple other pieces like the front fenders and the parts in the box, but I'll move these over and then I can put the other parts in here to probably prime tomorrow. So alright, so I just moved all the panels over to the under the heat here, and I started a little bit of block sanding on the one, but I finally got this new gasket for the motor here, so waiting for it for a while. I had to come out of this US, but I'm gonna just install this in the motor, and I want to get this thing sandblasted and painted up so I can get it back into the truck and get that running. So I'm gonna work on this for a bit. Guys, whoever rebuilt this thing, they just had this crappy cork gasket in here, and it was leaking on the back side here. If you look on, yeah, it's leaking right by underneath the crank here. So it's gonna pull this back off and clean this oil pan up and install the new gasket here. Alrighty, so I got the engine all back together here, and got it all masked off to where I'm going to sandblast it. So I'm going to just go over it really, really lightly. Obviously be very careful around these areas, but it's not going to take much to take this paint off. So I'll just turn the pressure down, just do it really lightly, and just kind of clean it up a little bit so I can get it all ready to repaint. Beautiful, eh?
Whose are those for? Your dad?
This is for yeah, Dad's food truck. Alrighty, so I got that motor ready to paint here. It's all prepped up and looking pretty darn good. So I'm just gonna hit it first with the 3-to-1 primer, dirt primer. So it's a high temp. So I'll hit it with probably 2 coats on that, and then put down the orange on it. A couple more coats of the orange, and it should look pretty sweet. So I'll start painting. primer all laid down here. It's been about 45 minutes and it looks pretty good. So ready for the top coat now. This primer is kind of a little bit of a high build, so it really looks nice on these motors because they're so rough, right? And it kind of smooths it out a little bit. But should look pretty good once we get this top coat laid down here. Alrighty, so got the last coat laid down here and it's looking pretty darn good. So I ended up doing 3 coats on this, and yeah, so it looks so much better. It definitely was worth the little bit extra time it took to do that, because it would have looked pretty crappy if I would have put it in the truck with the paint all flaking off like that. So, but anyways, that's gonna be it for that. I'm still working on the body panels here. I'll show you the body panels in here. I'm just doing a little bit of block sanding on them. So got lots and lots of block sanding to do still, but I'll be working on that next video. But that's gonna be everything for tonight, and we'll catch you in the next one. So thanks for watching and tune in for the next one. Peace.